Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Lemorack, and this is Grim Fandango, yet again. In the previous episode, we were freed from our imprisonment by Salvador Limones, leader of the revolution against the Department of Death, who are apparently cheating their clients out of their golden tickets on the number 9, leading them to the 9th Underworld. What they're doing with it, we are not certain yet. However, we have managed to aid the revolution by giving them carrier pigeons and an imprint of our teeth that they need to access the computers. Don't ask. And now we are at the edge of the petrified forest. Sal, in the previous episode at the end, in a cutscene, explained to us that if we want to find this woman that apparently Manny thinks is his ticket out of here, we're going to have to go to a town called Rubacava, because eventually everybody who's trying to get out of this world passes through there. So as long as we get there before she does, then all we have to do is wait, and she will eventually show up. So. Oh no.
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods.
Oh dear.
Gladys, what have you done?
Well.
Oh, Gladys.
Oh dear. Oh, luckily, damn, that's loud. Alright, let's go. Sorry. I keep turning down the volume, but for some reason the game is still very loud.
Ooh, ick. Shoot!
So luckily, apparently for a demon, tearing your heart out doesn't immediately kill you. Just wonder how long we have before we can save it.
These spiders have Gladys's heart in their web.
I'm wondering if that's supposed to be like a metaphor for something, but anyway, let's just pick it up.
It's stuck in there good.
Or not. Can we pick something up here? Yeah, we can pick up some bones.
I guess I could always use a spare.
Oh, wait.
Soup's on. Huh. They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that because... Anyway. Now I can just go straight to the solution. So, normally, like, the first thing you would do is you'd think, oh, we'll just cut the web open. So then Manny takes out his scythe, you try and cut it, but then this big spider comes down from the top and then sews the web back together again. So, you know, that doesn't work. Instead, what you're supposed to do is first you throw the bone in there, then you do this. There you go.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
I was also going to say, by the way, those spiders showed up. I'm like, okay, now I understand why people are so afraid of this forest. Let's go. Alright, come on, pathfinding. You can do it.
It's still beating.
Shove it back in there. I'm no heart surgeon, but I'm sure this will work. There we go.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Oh, cutscene.
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino.
We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch?
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now.
Hector, no!
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, good thing I wasn't there anymore, huh? Yep.
Oh! Sorry.
Alright, so we got ourselves a car. We can drive the car. Unfortunately, we can't really go anywhere with it yet because... Oh my goodness. This puzzle. I hate this puzzle so much.
Hey, wait a second.
I just got lost in the forest. Okay, let's see where we can go with it. Come on, move please. There we go. So this is one spot. We got a little power plant out here.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
That's a red herring. We don't actually have to make a go-kart, as it turns out. It's just Glottis's mind is constantly on making things go fast. This really was like the one thing that the powers that be designed him to do, is to drive cars. Anyway. I guess we can solve this puzzle first, just so I can stop this annoying sound. To start with, we can...
There's no door on this trailer. I think it's just a big generator.
Probably. I wonder if I can talk to Glottis. Tell me what this place is?
Gladys, what are they doing to that tree?
Oh, city boy. You work all day in a 60-story skyscraper, but didn't you ever wonder what it was made of? The marrow of these trees, Manny. They suck it out. It's like cement.
Is that why the town's called El Marro?
Huh? Never thought of that.
Wow. Neither did I,
Maybe
actually.
so.
Yeah. Probably. Okay, so... what we need to do here... So I randomly switch this, the switch here.
Ooh, careful, Manny. With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh!
He has an idea.
If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
Now, we could wait, but the thing is that it's not going to work.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
So let's just turn that back on again.
Hey, Benny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
Yeah. Like, just putting the rock up there probably wouldn't have been enough, but maybe Glottis's weight. Anyway, so what we're supposed to do here, and this might take me a while, so... Sorry, Glottis. Is we gotta find the pattern as we move over the cables. See, that one stopped one of the pumps from working. Okay. Alright, like that. Okay, I think the pattern we need to do is we need to get 2 on one side and 2 on the other side to pump, you know, in sequence. There we go. Damn it. I apologize. I think this is timing based. There we go. There we go. That should do it.
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on... POGO-STICKS!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights?
Throw a little hot rod red in there. Alright, now, so the next puzzle, well, now we can go this way, right? Now we have the shock absorbers.
Look out!
He's pretending to drive the car, even while it's not good. Can we go through here?
I get the feeling there's something on the other side of this gate that I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Manny! What are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny! They'll make you into a dam!
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Oh dear. Maybe don't walk up to them. Okay, so maybe we'll avoid that for now. God damn it, Gladys. We're gonna have to get through that gate eventually if we want to escape this forest. God damn it, Gladys.
Come on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
Alright, it's good to know. So, let me show you the puzzle that really frustrated me back when I first played this. And it's not even because... You know, this isn't a necessarily complex puzzle, it just requires a very specific mindset. You need this sign. The sign always points to... I'm not even sure where it always points. Maybe I should examine it. But if I plant it, and it spins in a direction. Let me see what happens if I look at this sign.
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
Okay, now it just says it's pointing somewhere. So my initial thought was, oh, this shows me the tunnel I have to go through, right? Except that when you bring the car here and try to go through the tunnel it points to, you go nowhere. So right now it pointed this way, right? So then I run this way, and then I see what happens if I put it down here. Now it's pointing the other way. And so yeah, this confused the hell out of me forever. Until I finally figured out that what it wants me to do is try and place it somewhere in between the two, right? Still that way. here, maybe? Nope, that was too far. And the computer even points you in the right direction, right? So when you plant the sign, Manny immediately turns in the direction the sign was pointing. Let's try here. Yep, we got it. That made me so angry. Ah. And yet it makes complete sense when you think about it. Still, angry. Grrr. See what's down there. Pick up the pace, Manny, a bit, please. Whoop. There we go. Come on. Come on.
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
Of course you are. Let's take a look at it.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Nice. Let's take it. Come on. Okay, I was gonna say, if there's another puzzle.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Come on, Glottis, let's go. Any day now. Come on. We get to see it in use. Close up as well. And this brings us back here again. So, how do we deal with the beavers? This is yet again another timing puzzle. And it's a little bit unfair because the first time you walk in here, the beavers chase you out, right? So your immediate instinct is that you can't go back here. We're going to need our... I think I can... Controls are acting a little weird. I think I can just kind of sneak here to the side and just pick up some bones.
I'll just drop this one. I'm carrying around too many of those already.
Is he? I think he is. I think we need 3 of them. Even though there are clearly 4 beavers. To take a 4th one, just in case. Alternatively, we could go back to the petrified forest and pick some up from there. But anyway, what we gotta do here is... go like this. We toss the bone into the river. Then quickly switch to this. Wait for him to jump. This is another one. This is probably the first like serious timing-based puzzle in this game, so I think it's a little unfair to expect players to get it, but you know, mess around with it enough, you eventually try it.
Ooh, something has sucked the marrow out.
Ugh. So we gotta do this a couple times. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought he got stuck. The little womp-womp music as it goes. Sinks into the tar. I think that's tar. Looks like tar. Is it tar?
That's not on fire.
Because I want to look at it.
That's not on fire.
Just put it away. What is this tar?
This river seems to be made of tar,
is tar.
but those beavers just seem to cut through it like water.
This should be the last one. Oh, crap. I forgot. Use it. Ah, it was too late. Damn it. I forgot the entire reason I was doing this. Alright. It's okay. This is why we bring a spare bone. I think the reason that you can figure this puzzle out, by the way, is because when you're just carrying the extinguisher around with you and you push the use button, then he will always kind of spray it. So you know that that's a thing you can do. It just, you know, probably never occurs to people to try aiming at something in a point-and-click adventure game rather than pointing and clicking. It's a bit weird, but... Now... Calm down, Gladys. We can unlock the gate.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Gladys to open it.
Good thing he's right here.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Gladys, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
Aw, it's such a nice sentiment going over these dead skeleton dams. Here we are, Rubicava.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race. When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town.
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Calm down, Gladys. Alright. Past the 20-minute mark, but this is actually a really good spot to cut the episode coming up. So I'm just going to keep playing for now. Get done with this first section of Rubicava. Now, the first thing we need to do is go take a nice walk over what I'm sure is just a completely innocent little bit of fog.
Ooh!
Yeah, tourists.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
I just realizing that was the voice of Griswold from Curse of Monkey Island, the bartender in Blood Island. Alright, let's get up. We're fine. A little chilly. But we got a new NPC we can talk to.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Yep. Bunch of gearheads talking.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making. Really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola!
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
Oh, we're looking for someone.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
Rude. Also, tattoos wouldn't matter. She doesn't have skin, right?
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Absolutely.
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Alright. I got nothing else to talk about. Let's go up to that diner, or whatever we got up there. Come on. Looks nice. Not really letting me check it out or anything, but oh, look who it is. Anything here I can look at or pick up? Nope.
This guy looks familiar.
Yeah, it's because you sold him a walking stick.
I hate the way mustard spouts get all crusted like that.
Yes.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
Yeah, about that.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
Yeah. You know, you've probably had better qualifications. It's just you had the bad luck of being sent to me.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Interesting.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Wonder why he didn't think to show that to the sailor guy, because that's my first thought. Wonder if that helps. Now they're just mouthing the words. Oh, I probably should have got the picture.
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time, I'm no good with names.
Oh, she is pretty.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
Timeline here doesn't quite add up. I wonder how long we've, in-game, how long it's been since we processed Celso and got here. She left weeks ago, and yet the guy says that his wife died shortly after her. So, yeah, we've probably been on the road for a long time. Anyway.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for 2, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name. But don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
I forgot about that joke. Yeah. If he has a ledger, I wonder why we can't just look and see if Mercedes was in this one. Can I
can't throw away Velasco's logbook.
No, I want to...
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk.
Yeah, what about... Does it have anything about Meche in it, though? Oh, whatever. Can't apparently look it up, so... Just gotta go show this to Celso, and, sorry, buddy.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy, too.
Big mood, man. Big mood. One year later.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacaba.
Oh, but look down there. Someone is walking out to the pier. I wonder who that could be. Well, we shall find out in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.